I'm talking about Achraf Hakimi,
Hakimi.
who, semi or sort of divorced his wife, or in the process of divorcing his wife. We all know that when you are divorcing your spouse, half of the properties go to
The wife.
Yes, exactly. And it came out that little did we know that this guy was a smart one, and he willed all his properties to his mother instead of willing it in his own name. And this sparked a lot of controversies where people now, the men have decided to will all their properties to their mothers, and some of them call the guys mummies, boys, and all of that. Now, this guy has also come out to say that his first $1 million he made, or 1 million naira he made, was for his mother. And I'm talking about Rema. Rema is a musician in Nigeria, and starting up his career, we all know that he suffered a little. It was his mother who took care of him, made sure that he was okay in life, and this is how he was able to get to where he is now.
Today.
And so he giving his his first, let's say, a salary to his mother. Do you think it's a good thing that he did that?
Why not? The thing is, in reality, before we even came to this earth, our mothers really suffered for us. There are situations where even some of our parents, precisely the fathers, don't even relate with us after the birth. They are gone. But it's always been the mothers that take care of with the kids. So if your mother has been able to stand grounds, to break barriers, make sacrifices for you to get to where you have to be, and you finally hit the jackpot, why won't you at least show appreciation? Because there's a lady that will come into your life. Maybe she has not, worked with you to get to the point. She's only come to spend from you, just like I know you will not do. But some women will do. So if there's a woman in his life that has not contributed to his wealth,
Shabani.
one I wouldn't want, but let me say it. If the woman hasn't contributed to his wealth, why should he give to the person?
Yeah.
I think the moms deserve it all.
But don't you think you are being too biased here? There are some fathers who also take good care of their children when their mothers run away.
That's why I said some fathers. Those are the non-potential
So why didn't
ones.
he divide the money into two? Okay, we understand that his dad is late, but let's just say, assuming that his father were to be alive, would he do that?
It's likely. If only the father
Would you do that?
I will. If the person has been a father figure in my life, why won't I share the same thing?
Okay, what if he hasn't? But at least, sex is two people coming together to
consensual side agreement.
Yeah, you understand, to do the thing. So,
but that one is enjoyment. So after, I say enjoyment, but it's enjoyment. After enjoyment, some of them leave. That is the point. So if the dad is there and is also taking care of the child, no problem with that. But if you are not the father figure there, why should he even care about you?
Okay, you have a point there. So let's get his statement where he said this, and we'll come back and talk more.
Sure.
Shama, help us with
All right, so the person who I knew needed it more was my mom. So I handed everything I made to her. I know it was cool to drive around the city as a 17-year-old in a cool whip, but I can't drive a cool whip when my mom didn't have a car or my mom has to borrow my keys. I had to put her on first, and that's what he said. Mom's first.
Yes, his mom is always first. But in the case of Achraf Hakimi, now all the guys are planning to do that. Wait till your mother takes all your wealth to go and sow seed in church.
Hey! That one, dear.
No, Shaban, let's be fair here.
Yes. Reality on the ground.
Wives are always supportive of their husbands, you understand? Definitely, your mom is also a part of you. Why didn't he give half of, or maybe quarter of the property to his mother, quarter to maybe his children, and leave his wife?
And do you also think it was in his own thoughts not to give the wife anything? Why are we not questioning the reason behind that statement? Because I believe strongly that if Achraf was having a good relationship with the wife, he wouldn't have done that to him. To her, sorry, you get a point. Because maybe if the girl is not responsible enough, if she's been authoritative, I don't think...
She's always calling him mommy's boy.
How do you expect me to be so comfortable with you? So, in as much as we're bashing the guy, let's look at the girl's side of the story as well. Because she's a model. And how this lady, sometimes when you're there too, you don't really give attention to... It's questionable. Don't come at the guy. Don't come at the guy. Let